welcome to my channel, Beauty First in 10. I love makeup and I love football, so I combine the two into one channel. So if you're new to makeup or you're a pro, I hope you enjoy this episode. This is going to be my version of a Sephora haul. And so this is the big bag. So when you get the big bag in Sephora, then you probably bought too much. But we're gonna cover some of the things that I bought and also that I would recommend for you. So the first things we'll go through are my repurchases. So I love Drunk Elephant's Protini Polypeptide Moisturizer. I've been using this for years, literally I think 5 years. And I buy it every 6 months so that I always have enough. The other one that has been a serial repurchase for me is Tatcha, the Silk Sunscreen. I love this sunscreen. It is great. It is a little on the pricey side, but with the Sephora sale, it does make it a little bit more reasonable, but this goes well under every makeup I've ever used. It has no smell. It just really kind of melts into the skin. It is my absolute favorite one, and I buy this every 6 months too. The other thing that I'm repurchasing too is my setting spray. So I really like the Milk Makeup Pore Eclipse setting spray. And so this was also a repurchase for me. Also in the repurchase category are my favorite eyeliner pens. So I got Mad Max and I also got Black Trooper again. Mad Max I actually purchased. This one they actually had in the store as a free 100-point sample. So I didn't have to buy this one this time, but I did get 2 more of those as well. So other things that I'm trying out that are new to me are my 2 other moisturizers that I got. So Lawless has this kind of interesting sunscreen. So this is, moisturizer. So this is Forget the Filler Skin Plumping Line Smoothing Perfecting Cream. Who doesn't want all of that? So this is supposed to be on after your moisturizer as a primer in essence, but it has a lot of really good for you skin ingredients. So I picked that up. I also picked up for my nighttime sunscreen, the Alpine Beauty Ghostberry Super Peptide and Ghostberry Barrier Repair Cream. So both of these, this is brand new. This just came out, but it had a lot of really good ingredients. So I'm interested to start trying that as well. And then in the foundation category, so at the same time that the Sephora sale was going on, there's a website called Credo, C-R-E-D-O, Beauty, and they also had a 20% off sale going on, so I picked up some items from them. So the first foundation I'm going to talk about is by Youthforia. It's kind of a newer brand, and this is their date night foundation. I tried this on the other day and it looked great. I have shade light 230 and this was perfect for me. So if you think you're my shade match twin, that is the one to go for. Also in the kind of foundation category, I got the Yummy Skin Serum Skin Tint. And this one I did in shade 4. This is not going to be a full coverage foundation, but it really had a nice glow to it that I really appreciated when I tried this out. Also, I was out of my stick foundation and it's no longer carried, so I had to find a new one. So I went with Fenty Beauty's Eavesdrop Blurring Stick, and I am in shade 6, which was also a perfect match for me. And then the last one I think in this category is Summer Fridays, also a skin tint, and this one I was in shade 2, which originally I tried shade 1 and that was just a little bit too light. With skin tints, there is a little bit of flex with the product, so you can go a little lighter or a little darker and still make it work for you. But I love skin tints. It allows your skin to still come through. It doesn't like you're wearing a mask. And this one was a really beautiful one as well. So that's all my foundation-ish products. We will go into blushes. Another item that I got on Credo Beauty and their 20% off sale that was open to everybody was another one of the RMS refillable blushes. This is the Redimension Hydra Power Blush. I have 2 other shades that I purchased previously from Sephora. It's no longer carried at Sephora now, but I have Mai Tai and Maiden's Blush. And this time I got French Rosé, which is this beautiful pink color. So I don't know if you can see that really well, but it is just a beautiful shade. Just the perfect pink, I think. And so I purchased this one, and then I also purchased Hanky Panky, which is this kind of magenta-ish color. So I'll put that on my finger so you can kind of see that. It is a dark color, but you just have to be really gentle with it. That is actually what I have on my cheeks today. And I also put it on my eyes. So I kind of put it just in the crease and then also right into kind of this outer corner. But you can see here, I'll just kind of tap it on so you can see it. So it goes on really kind of dark, but you can kind of buff that out. Obviously this side now has more blush than the other side, but this is a really pretty color. So I encourage you to check those out. There's a ton of blushes. This is just a small sampling, the 4 that I have. And then also I picked up, which I talked about in another video, Fenty Beauty has these Cheeks Out cream style blushes. And this one is in Latte, and I've been really enjoying this one. It looks very brown, but it's just kind of a nice muted shade. It also sometimes will double as bronzer for me, or some kind of contour. And then this one is Cali Ray's SoCal Super Bloom, and this is in Dawn Patrol. This is a lip and a cheek product, which I think is really neat. So I'll show you this color because it's just really kind of a nice muted shade, but it really looks more red when you actually have it on the skin. It was beautiful. I have not had a chance to try all of these yet. There's only so many days of makeup I can put on. And then I also, there's a new company that I have not bought anything from, and I think you say it as CL, but I bought their liquid blush in Elodie. It's kind of this really peachish color, and a big thing with this brand is all of their products have SPF 50 in it. So even though just putting SPF 50 on your cheeks doesn't do anything, but I also have my Tatcha sunscreen on at the same time. Also from that product was a new one for me, and this is their SPF 30 powder. So this is again from the brand CL, and I really liked this. This is actually the powder I have on today, and it comes with this adorable little tiny puff, which is really fun, but I didn't put it in the product because then it would get saturated. But this also has SPF 50 in it, and that actually I do like quite a bit. The other powders that I got this is by One Side, and this is their Ultimate Setting Powder. So this one, when you look on the inside, it's a pretty like translucent color. It looks a little yellow on the camera, but it's really translucent. I tried that on yesterday and that looked great as well. And then also everyone raves about the Huda Beauty powders. So they have names like Cupcake and Banana Bread and things like that. So I got Cherry Blossom Cake, and it's this really like pink color. And again, hard to pick up on the camera, but it's like a baby pink, and it has this little puff. So I went with a sample size to just see if I liked it. So far so good. A lot of these products I still just haven't had a ton of time to kind of work through. So the other powder that I got was a press powder. So this is by Lawless, and this is really kind of a nice shade. So I'll put that on my thing. I originally started out with fair, and then I moved up to light because the light is still very light. So if you're darker than me, you're definitely going to want to go to the light medium. But this is great. It was actually an Allure Best of Beauty 2023 award winner. So I wanted to check this out. I've not previously used that. And then just to be extra, I actually got their full coverage serum foundation. So this is Lawless Conceal the Deal, and I got the shade Sesame. And that is actually what I have on as well today. I wanted to try it out, make sure it was the right shade for me. It's a really nice shade match. You can kind of see here, there's not really any definition between my neck and where the product starts. I was also out of my concealer, and so I picked up Urban Decay's Stay Naked Quickie in 40 CP. And this is a great shade for me. I use this actually all over my face, so I have it under my eyes today, also around my nose and also on my chin. And then I had a couple of red spots here, and so I put it there. It really is nice. It's very seamless, so I enjoyed that as well. And then also with eye products, I have Tarte's Fake Awake beauty product. So this is an eye pencil that you use to rim directly under your eyelid. And then it also has a smudger, so you can actually smudge that out. I really like this. It really does fake that you've gotten a lot of sleep, and it makes your eyes look really good. So I'm excited to start using this as well. And then I also, I'm really a big fan of Kosas has a highlighter product, and I never use this straight. I always add this into my foundation to give it a little bit of glow. I've worn it in separate videos. So this is Illuminate Sheer Light Medium Champagne Glow IV. And I actually already have Awaken, which is a little bit darker shade that I use to kind of darken any of my foundations that are too light. This is a lighter shade, so I'm hoping to do the opposite with that. And then also kind of in the repurchase category for me, although I haven't had it for some time, is Grande Brows Brow Enhancing Serum. So I used to use this, and then I've kind of lost some of the definition on the tail of my eyebrows. So I got this again. You put it on once a day before you put any skincare, or there's moisturizer on there that'll suck up the product. And it's supposed to help with that. The other thing I picked up, which I was kind of very excited about because I've wanted this for a while, is the Cali Contour, also by Smashbox. And this palette has a contour shade, which is this one here. It has a shimmer highlight, which is here. It also has a matte bronze color here. And then this is also a highlight, a summer bronze highlight, and then a matte blush. But this is just really, really nice. I've enjoyed using this. It's nice to kind of have an all-in-one palette that I could just take with me and not have to bring anything else. It's got the contour, it's got a setting powder that you can kind of make work, and also the blush. So that was really nice as well. Also, I picked up for the first time Westman Atelier's Petite Face Trace Contour Stick. And this is the mini one. This is in Biscuit, but I really thought this was a nice way to kind of try it out. So you kind of just dot all over your face and then you blend in. I actually blended with my fingers today, but this is also what I have on today for my bronzing products. Also in the skincare category, I got Faded Topicals Brightening and Clearing Serum. So this is for any dark spots that you might have, any melasma that you want to use. And so I have a little on my cheeks on both sides because I used to think that I only need to put sunscreen on the front part of my face, you know. So I've got some brown spots over here, and products like this really have helped to minimize it. And really I can almost not even see most of the ones I have. So thank you for joining me in my Sephora haul video. I hope you got some great recommendations. The sale is still going on until November 6th. So you will still get your 10, 15, or 20% discount depending on what tier you are. And you can still shop online as well. But right now, I just wanted to show you everything I got. I'm very excited about it. I do a lot of research before I buy a product. Everything that I'm showing you today is cruelty-free, and I will put it in the description box down below, along with everything that I had on my face and also what I'm wearing today. And again, thank you for joining me, and please remember to hit the subscribe button down below, and please like this video if you enjoyed this and you enjoyed the products I showed, and please share this with your friends. So thank you and have a great day.